una ride. En verdad prefiero. Contigo no me empango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her free and the home of the brave.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
All right, ready to go here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Butters. That wasn't great.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Turns and fires to Betts. High fly ball down the left field line. Happ on his horse, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And here it comes. Oh, he hit him. And that
You
got a
little
free
bitch.
flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Ball one there. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck.
Dumbass.
That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
Show her, bitch.
And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Fucking
Really impressive
dumbass.
hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. In the air, left field, down the line.
Kyle.
Happ giving chase. Hauls it in for the out.
What a dumbass.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Sorry, Kyle.
And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here on opening day. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Yeah. Good eye.
The 1-2. And misses inside.
Get by the back. All right.
Off the mark there. And the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fly ball down the line. Suzuki has a beat on it.
Fuck. Sorry.
They got it for out number 2. Two down, bases empty. Will Smith to the plate.
All right.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Damn.
2
That
gone,
slider
bases
always
empty.
gets me,
But
yeah.
3 runs across here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out.
Oh my God. He got me.
Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Sorry.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates.
Muncy slings to first, and there are 2 outs. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
All right, Tommy.
Steele back to work. This to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it.
Damn.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One up, one down.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Glad
Got
your
to
team
put it
won,
into
bro.
his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You
I'm
feel
glad
like
you
a
picked
wide
the
receiver
Birds
playing football.
to be your
Suzuki
team,
on
bro.
the move. Has room,
Damn.
and he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
All right, Matt.
2 outs, base is
Probably
empty.
get a
And now
home
it's
run.
Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. It's
Not bad.
0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
All right. Come on, boy. Oh. 1-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Bullshit,
Dodgers go down
dude.
quietly, but they lead at 3-0.
Bullshit, but what?
Bottom of the inning, Justin Turner now. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Michael Busch stands in now and watches strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
All right. Shut up, brother.
Struck him out looking. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Dansby Swanson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah.
Headed towards
And
the
we have
corner.
the actually same colors, except
And a foul ball. The 1-2.
come on, show it.
And a
Yeah.
swing and a miss.
There we go,
3
show
up, 3
it.
down, inning over. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
All right, Freddie. Got 1 hit, so that's pretty good.
And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough
That
start on the mound
very-
for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That misses the
Ball.
zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Warning track. Wall.
Thank you.
And you can touch all baseball.
That was
fan.
just nice.
So he blasts one out the
That
other
was
way.
stupid of you.
His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Damn. Freddie's that tall, too.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Mookie to hit.
All right, Mookie. Yeah, get you a hit.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run, and
Come
an
on,
inning kind of
bro.
gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Come on, dude. Don't fucking try to hit me.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ground
There we
ball
go.
up the middle.
Damn. Sorry, Mookie.
Corner over to first. And Betts is set down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
All right.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh,
that one fouled off.
Very late.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Birdie fires over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Sorry, Ohtani.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1.
I want to try to get you a hit, bro.
First pitch, not
Whoa.
close. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Flashes the weather on the running back. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball here at Wrigley Field. And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Pete Crow Armstrong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of his zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Horner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2.
Okay. Let's start my cutter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Start of the 4th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki running hard for it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
All right, Will.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
I thought he was safe, but it's all right.
Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. Fly ball to right. Tucker under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now Seiya Suzuki. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Edman makes the play, and it's out number 3.
So far, we're doing good.
Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Steele back to work. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. It's there, and that's a great play. Here comes Max Muncy. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-hander, up and throwing. Miller also throwing. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 away down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Foul ball there. Freeman, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Crow Armstrong going back, and it hits the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for LA, Mookie Betts. Up the middle, Swanson.
Damn.
Whips it to first. And Betts is gone. And welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Now one missed. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bush batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 4 here on opening day. Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
2 down, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. And And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Start of the 6th. Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice shot.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Tucker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so...
An off throw to second, in there safely.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Squares and gets it down the left side. Gets it to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And that one wrapped foul.
Right, well.
Missed inside with the curve.
Dang,
Tucker over at second, one down.
Wow.
Left field, way back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped left field, back there. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Here's a high chopper. Horner gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's Miguel Amaya.
When is it? Bottom 6.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Just missed.
Ah, damn. Let's try a sinker.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Alright. Let's try this pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They continue to trail 7-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Rip to third. Toss to Turner. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Suzuki on the move. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're still in control. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That's in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Suzuki in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. That one out to right. Tucker should have it. And that is that. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Dodgers 7 and the... We're at the top of the 8th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ray back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That's way outside, and that's ball 1. And that's just foul. In the air, right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. Pulls that one foul. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, there's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the... Back here at the friendly... So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
On the ground, right side, Rojas. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Swanson digs in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball. Diaz, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 7-1.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and 2 away now. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. But a solo home run will at least get this closer. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a base hit into right. And now 2 aboard. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings here, drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His first homer of the year, it's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
It's not. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Now here is Kyle Tucker. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Out number 2. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So bottom of the 9th, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Just off the outside edge. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. The throw in, and he's out. They're trying for 2. John Birdie at the plate. 1 for 3. That clips the corner. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
0-1.
And that one hammered. Edman sprinting for this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. In Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left side. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 11-2. So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be Justin Turner. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. This could end it. That's outside. And that is ball 1. The other way. And that's a base hit. Suzuki around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's now 11-3. Man at first, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Foul ball. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets under it and pops it up. Hernandez on the move. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes you can flip a coin.
Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make.